Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I just have a couple of quick comments to make. So I don't want to lose this chart for a good reason. So I want to hold up this chart that all of you have seen. This is the historical K through 12 enrollment from 94 through 2013. Right? You've all seen this. Okay. So if the cohort survival method was used from 96 through 2000, right, and they projected it at that point in time, right, where do you think it'll be? Yeah. The past predicts the future, right? So we actually believe that this method that was used has a 1% accuracy for the next 5 years. Does anyone actually believe that? All right, so let me clarify my comments a little bit with my background. I'm a chemical engineer by training. I have a PhD. My thesis was actually in applied physics. I went to RPI. I spent about 15 years working for IBM at the Watson Research Center. I manage a large team of scientists and engineers, and I personally own about 78 US patents. Okay. I've given invited talks all over the world. If a summer student that we hire came to me and told me that regression is something they did in their dissertation and was too complex to use for the study, we would never have him step back in the door. Okay? Ever. If I went out there and said, oh, regression's too complex, I'd be fired on the spot. Okay? And I assume all of you use Microsoft Excel. It takes 5 minutes to run a regression algorithm. 5. No more than that. Okay. So having said that, let me point you to the projections that Mr. Grip made. Okay. According to his projection, the K through 12 total enrollment in 2023 is 2,000 students. So let's go back here. This is the Cornell study right here. 3,000. Let's go back to 1995. 3,000. There is a 30% discrepancy between the two studies. Okay. The cohort survival method is fundamentally flawed for the analysis that he did. If anybody were to give me 25 years to 30 years of data, I will give you a regression algorithm that will more or less look like this, with similar error rates which are much more believable than any of the baloney that we saw half an hour ago. Go ahead and close the school if you must, but it's not based on science or any believable, predictable algorithm. And anyone with a scientific background will tell you that. I will stake my reputation on that.